Hello, everyone. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. Welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is Saturday, April 1st. Yay! Is it April's Fools or something? I don't know. I'm really bad with that kind of celebrations. But, anyways, it's April 1st, and I sure hope we can have some good time. I have my coffee here, guys. Okay. Coffee here, guys. I have to tell you guys, I had to move a little bit my setup. So I'm still getting used to where I'm at in the camera, kind of. Um, so just be nice with me if you're like, see that I'm a little bit lost. So we are going to be doing today our second paper pumpkin kit alternative for March. And I am super excited about the card we have today. It's really a very simple card. I don't try to make complicated cards when it comes to paper pumpkin kit because I don't have a whole lot of options in the sense of paper wise, right? But I really like the card we're going to be making today. I forgot how it's called. That's so normal with me, right? But it's like hey Judy, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. That makes me so excited. I forget how this card we're going to be making it's called. Let me see if I can find. Should be somewhere. um Ta-da, maybe not. Oh well. It's like a gatefold, but it's a type of gatefold that is for sure, and it has well like extra flaps. We'll see. We'll work on it together, guys. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I completely lost it. Lose it, not lost it. Okay, so if you don't know what paper pumpkin kit is, friends, it is a monthly subscription by Stampin' Up, where you're going to get whatever you need in a little box. Sorry. This is this month. Let's see, this way. Little box. Oh my God. I love that sometimes they decorate our boxes. It kind of happens and depends on the time. This month is our 10-year anniversary, and that kit actually had a free stamp. But going back to the kit, and I know Judy knows this, it just includes everything you need in it, right? To make the oh my God, whatever they decided to make the so it will include glue dots or dimensionals or whatever it really is going to need to create whatever their concept for that month is. Sometimes it is cards. I think probably a good 75% of the time it's cards, I want to say, and the other times it can be paper projects. So anyways, that's what Stampin' Up, I mean, the paper pumpkin kit is. Guys, if you are interested in it, please hit the link below and it will take you straight to the page so you can subscribe to it. I make alternatives all the time, so it will be awesome if you can subscribe under me. But also I am here for you for whatever ever you need. My email is maria@mariascraftingcorner.com. So I'll be super excited to chat with you about the paper pumpkin kit and any other things related to Stampin' Up. Okay, let me move my coffee. And let's get to the stamping table. Let's see. It's more or less okay. I think it's decent. So, Judy, guess what? I finally figured it out and I have our April host code. Yay, it happens. Guys, I can tell you, I forget the host code. It's just monthly and so forth. It's just so funny, I think, that when you have, you keep forgetting those things. So, Judy, how are you? Let me know. How's the weather looking up in there? It was extremely windy last week up till yesterday. But really, today it's been calmer and I'm very thankful. Sorry, guys, but I need some extra coffee. I'm going to move this a tiny bit. I feel it's a little too far away. Okay, I hope that is better. Let's see. What are we going to need today? So we are going to need a 12, let me remove this. This is 12 by 5.5 piece of white cardstock. Oh, important thing. Okay, I'm playing here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this not too far away, but not too close. Um, you know, like I said, I changed my setup a little bit, and I think that completely messed it up a little bit. One of the things I really like about the paper pumpkin kit is to really challenge myself to use only what's in the kit. Mainly because I feel that if you are, if you are already a Stampin' Up fan or you're a demonstrator, then you'll probably have all these other, products and options to play with, right? But if you are not, or if your budget is limited, right, like it is for many of us, um, I don't want you to think, oh my, I can't make that card because I don't have. Right. Oh my God. So I have to say this. Judy is saying that March went out like a lion. And I have to say, it is true. It was super windy. But Judy, I'm still trying to figure out where March went. Like, I can't believe it's April. I think that's what's happening lately to me. Like, it's with talking about the host code, right? I'm thinking of the host code, and it's like, oh, I have a little bit more time. And then it's boom, it's no. The end of the month is gone and gone, and you're in the other month. It's like, I don't know what's going on with time lately. So, going back to that's one of the reasons why I really, really like to use only what's in the box. I feel that it is easier for you, and you don't have to figure out, I have to buy um, another product in order to be able to make my cards. So those two things. The second thing is I do recommend the paper pumpkin kit for people that are just starting. And I say this almost every video, but it is true, and it is, you will get what we call a stamping spot. And this is, no, this is not. This is the stamping spot for this month. It's in polished pink, and so you will increase your stamping colors, and I really, really love that. We are not going to use this one. I tend to just keep them, and we're going to use my actual big stamping pad because it's already open, and as you can tell, I've been using it. And the only other thing that I allow myself to bring here is um, my tools, because I am assuming you have sort of more or less the same tools. I will also recommend, if you don't have, there's a few tools I think that are important to have. Scissors, of course, but take your pick. To me, it's a basic tool. Trimmer is another basic tool for me. Like, I cannot live without my trimmer, and the bone folder. And I always say these three together get you to $50, a little bit more. And if you visit my website at mariascraftingcorner.com, you will know that I have a rewards program. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there. And for your $50 purchase before shipping taxes, I will get you a beautiful gift. And actually, let me see if I can show to you what I have these month. Let me see, guys. Let me see if we can do this and get all technological here. Dun, dun, dun. It looks like it's coming. It says so. So let me show you here. So this is my gift for you for the month of April with your $50 purchase. And it is called Elegant Eucalyptus 3D Embossing Folders. I absolutely love them. They are so beautiful. So don't think too much about it. Just go ahead and join us and get that for you. I think it's absolutely worth it. Okay, let me see. Am I back? I'm back. That makes me very excited. Okay, so I will always recommend you get this just because, again, it is, they're very, very good tools. It's a one-time deal. You can tell how much I've used this poor boy here. Let's take your pick. It's basic in my craft room, same as the bone folder. I mean, you just buy them once and you really don't need to buy them again. So totally recommend it. Let me close this because I feel like disasters are waiting for us. Okay. So what else do I bring? I bring my own blocks. Just because they are a little thicker and more comfortable. Your first paper pumpkin kit will bring a simple block. As you can tell, it's a little thinner than my regular, than our Stampin' Up! Blocks. But it's just as useful. I just prefer mine. I guess I'm used to them. Judy, did you see the new catalog already? Oh my God, I am in so much trouble. And for those of you that are not demonstrators, Stampin' Up! Puts an annual catalog every the year. And so it has so many beautiful things. We have the lounge. Is that how you gonna say it? Well, we have in beautiful activity on Wednesday, not on Thursday, on the 29th, where they showed us, the new colors. And so this year's Stampin' Up! Is like make it a little earthquake. That's how I felt, right? They are removing a ton of like 11, I think it's 11 colors. They're removing 11 colors from our regular colors. They're adding new colors. Some of them are new colors. Some of them are returning colors. I am very excited. Fresh Freesia didn't go away. So they have my heart. I'm very excited about that. So some returning colors. Misty Moonlight is one of them. Pretty Peacock, which I was not related to Stampin' Up! At all at that point in time, so I don't know how it looks. From what the colors I've seen, it looks really, really beautiful. And of course, we're going to have on top of that our new 2023 2025 in colors. So it's a lot of new colors and I am really excited. Let's go back in here. Okay, so we have, this is a piece of 12 by 5.5 piece of cardstock. I have already used my blending brush and went ahead and blended all over in here. So I create my own quote unquote polished pink cardstock. Now, if you have polished pink cardstock, please go ahead and use that. It's probably easier. Or actually, if you have something else that you like, right? Another color, because this is a card you can make in many ways. I was not careful enough, and so you can tell here that our there's like, I don't know how you call this. It's when I was, oh my God, the new colors are amazing. I love them. So Judy and I are on the same spot. I just downloaded the catalog and I actually have it open and I'm like reviewing what I want and what I'm going to be able to buy, right? All the you have to be kind of mindful about spending the money. But bottom line, I wanted to tell you, if you're going to do this, you'll be mindful when you are blending the other side, because this one went very well, but as you can tell, there's some extra ink here and doesn't look very well. The advantage is that we can use this as the inside of the card that is going to be covered. So that's that, and this will be the part of the card that won't be covered. So here we go. We are going to score at 3. It's always, we're going to make this kind of a super cute fun full. Let's see, we're going to score at 3. We're going to score at, I have these measurements wrong. Just kidding, people. Just kidding. We're going to score at 2. Sorry about that. Let me see. 2, 4, 8, 12. Yeah. Okay, so score at 2, score at 4, and then we're going to score at 8 and score at 10. So all we're doing is scoring along the 12-inch side. And so again, this is a very, very simple, I'm going to put my trimmer here. Very simple card, but I think we're really going to enjoy it. Let me bring my bone folder. Very useful. And this is going to go like this. So this is going to go mountain. You can see what we call it, mountain. And this is valley. So mountain, valley, and the same here, mountain and valley. Be mindful that I had 2 scores. And we're going to bring our, I got you, Miss Judy. Well, yeah, I hear you. It's my therapy too. It's just so nice, right? I think that everything that's crafty kind of gets me. So I really like paper crafting in general, right? So scrapbooking, and I have decided a while ago, because that's how I started. I started with scrapbooking, but I decided that I really wanted. So one of the reasons why I didn't like scrapbooking that much, or I don't like it that much, is because in the end you make these beautiful albums, but then they're put away. And so I decided a long time ago to work with pictures, but in bigger settings. And I always have mine here. Let me show you this one. This is one I have here for myself. So I decided that I like doing this a little bit better, because you still play with paper, but then you create something for you to have handy, and you can put in the walls and whatnot. Okay, so this is our card, basically. Do use your bone folder, and if you don't have a bone folder, I think even let's see, just a gift card, it may work. Hey, not bad, not bad. It's not as simple, but it's not bad. So if you don't have a bone folder, you can use an old card, a gift card, or whatever. This is our card. Isn't this super simple? So my thought was, we are going to create some sort of, how you call this, like labels? No, not panels is what I'm thinking, in here, and we're going to attach them in here. And this is going to look super cute, I think, like that. Now, I am going to bring some black in here. I'm going to use white and black, and I love this one because we are going to create this black will be our layer, and I just like it because I think it brings a pop-up into it, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead. These are 2 by 5.5, so that means that this is going to be 1 7/8 by 4 3/8. Okay, and we're going to create 2 panels, 2 black panels for these. And I may not have enough black, so we'll see. So let's see, we said 5 3/8. So I'm just going to cut this here, this whole piece, and this is just a regular black cardstock. I think this one is, there's 5.5 by 8. Sorry, lost it there for a minute. Okay, and now we're going to cut at 1 7/8, and we're going to cut 4 pieces. Of course, if you have some polished pink, you can use that. If you have other color that you'd rather use, let's say fresh freesia, you can use that instead of my white or instead of the black. I'm just using these because it feels like, it's what I I've chosen to do. Okay, so let me move this in here. We are going to move. We're going to put this one in here. So this is going to be one panel, and then we're going to put the other one. And we'll decorate the rest of the card here in a minute. I always use my Stampin' Seal Plus just because it's easier when I am on a live. It just makes it faster than taking off the backings. But Stampin' Up! Has a variety of glue and adhesives. And so if what you have is glue, use your glue. If what you have is back. Oh my God, I can't talk today. Your tear tape. I'll remember. Use that. Use whatever you have handy, right? I use my Stampin' Seal Plus because it's really, really easy when I am on my when I am here on the live. Okay. And we are going to adhere that. I always do a lot better when I do my here. So very, very beautiful. This is how it's going to start looking. Now let's bring these is one of the card bases in the kit. And I really, really like it. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut there in the middle. Just in the middle for a minute. And remember that these are 2 and 2. So we're going to create 2 panels, right? Now, obviously, this is 4 and 1/8. So I know that the half of that is 4 1/4. Sorry, guys. This is 4 1/4, and the half is 2 1/8. And I have said this many times, but I'm going to show you again. I have my measurements marked there with a little marker, so I don't forget, and it just makes it easier when I'm making these calculations. So I'm just going to cut this, not that. I'm going to cut this in half. Just like that. And now we know this is going to be much bigger than what we need. So we are going to make these just 1/8 smaller. So this is going to be measuring 1 3/4. And let's go ahead and cut that. And these needs to measure 5 1/4. Now, this is 5 1/2. So I'm going to, obviously, I want these to be, what's the right word? Evenly distributed through the card base. So through the piano, right? So this is going to look like this, but we want this evenly distributed. Oh, guys, I made a mistake. Don't tell anybody. I'll make another card later with that because that's not what I want to do today. So we are going to make the card I was thinking. I'm so sorry, guys. I got distracted there. I'm bringing another piece and we're going to do the same thing. I'm sorry about that. Okay. That's what crafting looks like. We still need to make this smaller. So this needs to measure, let's see. Needs to measure, okay. So it needs to measure, it has not changed. This needs to measure 4, right? So we can have 1/8 on each side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1/8 on one side. Okay, so align at 4 1/8 and chop a bit. And now we're going to align at 4 and chop another bit. But that way we have made this a little smaller and it will fit here. Now, same with this side, right? This is 5 1/2. This is 5 1/2. So we need to chop a whole 4th in here because it's going to be layered on. The black is going to be the layer. So I'm going to go ahead and align at 5 3/8. And take that, and then going to do the exact same thing, but align at 5 1/4 and chop that little piece there. Okay, and there we go. That's what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here three panels, three different panels. And you can make this any size you want them. I am going to cut one panel here and then one panel here. We're going to have just a thinner panel. And I just like that because I want to respect the bookcase look. So it doesn't look chopped in the middle. So I'm going to cut here, align these brown. You know, I feel like I'm too far away. Am I too far away, guys? Let me move a little bit. Move this back in here. I think that's better. Okay, so I'm going to align that, I think it's crumb cake. Maybe. Well, that bookcase line there, and I'm going to make sure it's well in the middle and cut. I'm going to cut one, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to align this other one there and cut. Okay. And if you've seen this card before, you are probably already have an idea of what I'm going to be doing. So we are going to, this one's in the middle, this one's going to go here, and this one's going to go here, kind of. Okay. So one thing, I think I want to make sure that there is an edge. Okay, I see another mistake. My brain is not functioning very well today. I forgot that this is not for a quarter like usual. This is only 4. So, which means that we need this to be at 3 3/4. I'm sorry about that. The good news, guys, is that same as always, I will have all those measurements down below. All I'm doing is aligning first at 3 7/8 and cut, and now I'm aligning the other way at 3 3/4 right there, and we're gonna cut. Sorry about that. And we're gonna do the exact same thing for the whole 3 pieces. But again, those will be all those measurements will be down below, so you guys don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about my own mistakes. Okay, so this one again, one side at 3 7/8, and then one side at 3 3/4. Okay. Mistake 1, relieved. I am actually going to take a little bit in here, like another 1/8, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. And I'm going to bring the upper side, which I know it's this one because it has that one, and we're going to cut another 1/8. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone live today. I was like thinking of this card, but I did not make most of the calculations correctly, it looks like. So it happens, guys. Okay, my little thing moved on, and I really, really dislike when it does that. So let's hope it stays there. Okay, back in here. So what's going to happen is we're going to put one in here, attach on one side, this one in the back, and then we're going to get this one attached like this. And they will open up differently. You'll see how that goes. But before I glue all that, I want to work on this area. So I'm going to bring the other beautiful, I love, love, love this. It's just polka dots in gold. And we are going to cut this in half. Okay. And this is 4 1/4. And remember, these are 2. So we need 2 pieces of, let me see, 2 pieces of 1 3/4. Here's one and 1 3/4. Here's the other one. Oh, guess I should have cut this. And then this is going to be 5 1/4. So cutting that real quick. Okay, and the other one, 5 1/4. Why these? Because remember that we have our other black panels, right? Ready here to glue this. So let me move this back out of the picture, and we'll glue our fronts in here. And then we'll attach these panels. I have some Stampin' Seal Plus I'm going to remove because it's going to drive me insane working and getting everything stuck in there. Okay, so same as before, just this is 1/8 smaller. Go ahead and center and glue, and we're going to do the next one. Oops. And here we go again. 1/8 center and adhere. And sometimes I'm not so good at centering. And these two pianos are going to go in the middle here. Okay. And so let's go ahead and bring one piano. I don't know you guys, and I have said this before as well, but it really works for me a whole lot better if I put this horizontal. Don't ask me why. I have no clue what makes the difference, but it does. To me, it does. Maybe it's how my eyesight is organized. I don't know. But I can see a whole lot better all those things. So this is going to be our card, pretty much. We're going to have a piece here that we're just going to use one of the backs of the cards. And this is 4. So kind of go back again. This is 4. So this is going to be just one. Let me see which one is the side where I have. I'm going to use this side. So this is going to measure 3 7/8. There it is. And this is going to measure 5 3/8. Okay. And I am not going to glue this just yet because we're going to stamp in here and create some beautiful, but we're going to leave that. Okay, let's go back in here. Where are my little pieces? My little pieces are here. So let's go ahead and adhere this. We are going to adhere, put glue just on this side because I want this to be the side, okay? And I'm going to use glue because I'm going to need a little bit more of flexibility to move this. This is not half, but I'm just eyeballing. Hey, Connie, how are you? Oh, it's interesting. I think it's gotta be with probably like your peripheral eyesight. I have no clue, but I know for sure I don't have very good peripheral eyesight on my left eye. So, anyways, okay, let's go ahead and adhere this like this and glue. And I'm going to actually bring the last one here and put it just so I can see well where it's going. And I'm aligning this as best as I can, but it's kind of rebellious. And just making sure that these is going to fit well. Okay, it does. So I am going to put this one first. I think it works better if I leave the center, the middle on its own. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put glue on this side, which is the right side. And we're going to close it. Look for this layer. Make sure that it's sort of layered well enough. I'm just making sure that you can see. And then I'm going to bring the middle one, which is the one that goes in here. We're going to put the glue in this side. So on the left side. And again, just calculate half of the card. And I'm putting it close so I can make sure that there's a different, like I can tell this little space is more or less the same space here, right? It's not mathematical exact, but it is. And so what we're going to have is a card that opens like this. And I think it looks so beautiful. Oops, I'm off camera there. Whoops. Okay, mostly. There we go. So let's wait on decorating this piece because we're going to decorate that, but we're going to start stamping here and decorating that part. Let me see, what do we have here? We have, we have 2 different stamps. This one, and I'm going to make this also a Mother's Day, I think. Just because I donate some of my cards to our one of the senior centers here, and so I think that it will make a lot more of an impression or it's more useful, is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot more useful to have Mother's Day's cards, I think. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm not going to use the happy because I used the happy last time. I do like that happy very much, as you guys can probably tell. I'm going to use this big, oops, come on, girl. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use this big flower like that. I'm just thinking, do I want to use the flower, or I think I'm going to use the flower. And then we're going to bring this one that says, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to use this one that says, to a wonderful mother. And I'm trying to figure out where I want this. So probably more like this. So you have some area to write in here, right? And then on the front, we're going to use the one that says, sending all our love. And I think that's perfect. Okay, let's bring our blocks. This one is a little bit on the dirty side. So let me bring that one like that. And I'm going to bring our, and again, if you have other colors in other inks, please go ahead and use those, right? This is, if you don't have any, then here you are. Now, if you have black, this would look super cute in black as well. Okay. But we don't have black in here. So I'm going to make sure, bring this one that is the one that is we need to fit. Put it there. And I'm just going to like go ahead and stamp that one. And it's going to be a little off. It's not perfectly straight. But if you've been here before, guys, you know that I don't like anything straight. So it's nothing new. And I'm going to bring to a wonderful mother. And I'm actually going to put it towards the bottom. And there we go. I can't believe it's straight. So today's my lucky day. Okay, I'm going to remove our this. We are going to adhere this back in there. And again, this is an eighth smaller. And don't forget that all those measurements, the correct ones, are going to be down below. And this is how the card is going to end up looking. And I think it's just so happy and so beautiful. Now let's bring some of that fun details that the kit brings. The kit brings some extra pots in here that you can use. The kit brings, I lost it, but the kit brings, there it is. This beautiful and super colorful and happy cutouts, right? So the original, and I sometimes forget to show you, this is how the original cards would look like. So we would be doing this one, and we can change this a little bit, but that kind of works really well for what we want anyways. So we can even get that just more or less the same. So we can put our pot in here, and we'll put, and yes, we'll put the leaves on top just like is, and they will just kind of move back and forth. Whoops, maybe. There we go. Just a little rebellious that for a minute or two. Okay. And if you hear a lot of music, yeah, I think my husband is very excited today. And we have like blasting music all over. So that is what it is. I think I want, let me see. I think I want one of these two in here, right? We also have some of these. Oops. This is Coastal Cabana, which, by the way, I think is one. No, it's Bermuda Bay, the one that left that they removed. I'm so sad about that. I'm going to bring it in here. And we'll put this one in here, very much like the card in there. This will move back and forth, and then we'll put some decorations here because we have so many of them. Okay, so let's get working. The kit brings dimensionals. I think it was mini dimensionals. I'm just going to use my bigger dimensionals in here. Okay. And I'm going to put this one in here. And I'm just calculating, making sure that's straight. And let's bring our friend. These will need to be just the first part. And I'm actually going to get glue. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm actually want to get this lower. So we can have a little bit more glue on it. And I'm also using that dimensional there. See, both dimensionals. I'm actually using both dimensionals. So it helps to hold it down. This is, okay, there we go. So those are there, so it holds a whole lot better, right? And so when we get this back in here, this is going to look not like that, like this. And we're going to bring the other one. Where did I? It's right here, right next to me. That's so funny. And I'm actually going to put it on this side, so we have again a little bit more of that ability to put glue on these two first leaves, so it really holds. And again, I'm making that there, and this keeps moving, and I'm going to put there. And so I'm just making sure that I move this too much. Okay, there, it's straight. So this is how it's going to look like. It's going to go smoothly. Putting it back, it's not as easy, but it's going to move smoothly, and I really love it because when you have it here, it has kind of its own decoration right there in this area. And that means we're going to put something here just to spice it up a little bit. I don't want to use these, so I'm going to bring one of the white ones. I just saw one. Let's see. It's this small one. And I'm going to bring whatever is left over on my blending brush. And we're just going to go slowly on it and softly. And we're just creating a little bit of a polished pink pot. And so that way there's some contrast here between that and this one. But it's still very, very soft. And I really like these purple and I think it's the Orchid Oasis and Fresh Freesia combination. And I think I want, let's see. I think this may be too big. Let's see. Too wide is what I'm thinking it may be. But let's get it out. And bring our, oh, I think it will work. Actually, I like this one just on its own a whole lot better. So let's see. We can use both. Okay, the first one I'm going to put is this bigger one because this is big and we really need to center this friend. And I'm just putting some glue all over the little leaves. So it is well attached. I'm not going to put any dimensionals because I don't want this to grow a whole lot. I'm actually going to, oh, you know what? It's because you have a lot of stuff going on in here, and I feel like this will look much better if it was just coming down from there, like from the corner. Just some sweet decoration. And I may just put this one in here. What you guys think? Think I like it better like this, because again, there's a lot of, like, there's the stamping here, and then we have this spotted plant here, and so I just want something that's coming up here to create some balance, if you open it like this, right? So I may just put this one in the middle, and when this comes like this, whoops, then you'll have both. You'll have that one to be kind of looking. So let's go ahead and, oops, it's a little rebellious. You know, guys, what I'm missing? I'm missing some bling in here. And I'm going to put it not straight. You guys know I don't like anything straight. But that way, so when you open this, you'll have this like that. So, this is our card. What you guys think? I think it looks so cute. I mean, yes, you have to be a little bit careful here when putting this one back, but altogether it looks so cute. And then it'll just open like that, and you'll be able to see it like this if you want it. And I think it looks so cute. Back of the camera. Like this camera? Like that's what you mean? Is that better? And you're probably right. Thank you for noticing and for letting me know, Judy. You know what? Like I said, I moved a little bit my things just to make space for the new inks. And I'm a little bit off balance here, of where I'm at within the camera. Thank you, Connie. I'm so glad you like it. It's super, super simple to make. The only last thing I want to do is, if I find my little pieces, of course, here it is. So remember that we said we wanted, did I already lose it? I have To a Wonderful Mother here. Let me put this back. And it has Sending All Our Love, right? Here it is, Sending All Our Love. Is this too small? I think it'll fit-ish. No, it doesn't fit. Fit-ish is not a thing. But I'm going to use these, right? And we are going to put this one in here. And again, I'm missing some bling for some. If you have your own bling, I would say put some bling. It will really create and have some fun in here. Let me move these. I always try when it's my first time using here on my grid paper. Judy, is that better? That just means that for my live, I'll have, for my other live, I'll have to push this a little further up. Okay, let me see. There I am. If you see my big head, is me trying to stamp this. Okay. And that is miraculously straight too. Oops, sorry about that noise. Let me remove this. And so this is going to go like this. It's just variation, and that's what I like. And that's why, again, I love, where should we put this? I don't know. What you guys think? It's too thick. So I think I'm going to end up putting it in here. Maybe on the top one. There. I think there's where it needs to go. But I'm going to do something, guys. Oops. I'm going to cut like a 16th on each side. Okay. So you know that the 16th is where that brown line ends. And so I'm just going to cut the 16th. Wish me luck, guys. This is not going to be simple because this is not going to stay. I do not have a lot to hold it. Did it move? Yes, it moved. Okay, guys. Let's use scissors because that moved. I'm not a scissors person. Can you tell? So hopefully that does not know. it's not too noticeable. So I took a 16th from there, and I'm going to try steel again. You know what I'm going to do? Yes, you thought about it. I'm just going to attach these. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put a little bit of, because I have no, so the reason is I have no, this is not really holding well. Okay. That, and I should have done that for the initial piece. There. We're going to glue it anyways, right? It's not very straight, guys. My OCD is going to kill me here. Let's see if we can just chop a tiny, tiny bit of it so it's more or less straight. And if it's not, then we'll, there. And that's how you do it. A little bit of your Stampin' Seal Plus, which anyways, like I said, you're going to need it to glue this. I don't want dimensionals on this because this is going to, I think it will create too much in here. But see how much better this is if it's a little smaller, a little thinner. It kind of fits between that frame and I like it better. Okay, let's see. Maybe there. Even if we are not seeing the books. Okay, I'm going to use some glue. And let me put this back in. So, Connie, are you a demonstrator or you're not a demonstrator? Okay, I'm centering between those two brown lines, which will be like quote unquote the bookshelf. And there it goes. Now I feel it's complete. So sending all our love. And then it goes back and it opens. And it just looks so beautiful. And guys, we did not use anything that is not in the kit, but we created this wonderful and beautiful card. I said it before, if you have some of these packets, ephemera packets, these would look wonderful, right? It would just bring a huge pop of gold, which you guys know I love my gold. But I am not using. Okay, cool. So you've seen the good stuff come in, and I'm just so excited to talk about it. Okay, guys, this is our card. I hope you liked it. And again, you can open it up like this, and it will look gorgeous too, standing up on its own. You need definitely to be careful when closing it back. So maybe you want to put like a little note on the gift. When you close the card back, be careful, mindful of the leaves because they may fall. But here's your card. Guys, I hope you really liked it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Judy and Connie, for being here with me. I sure hope you liked it. And I hope we can get together on Tuesday. I have a beautiful card coming, which would be, Judy, a diamond fanfold, I think is how they call it. But I was doing a card a while ago, and I think it was Susie, or maybe it was you, Yudi, who mentioned about diamond cards, and I was like, I don't know who those are, right? So I had to look them up, and I fell in love with a couple, and I feel that we're going to have a lot of fun. Let me come back up here. I'm back. So guys, I really, really hope you liked the new discard. I hope that you are as excited as I am for the new catalog and also for the new colors. Like I said, I had to make some extra space to kind of put my stuff together. And I can't wait to get the new stuff that is coming. Also, there is, I mean, Connie knows there's a few things that are going over into the new catalog, and that makes me so happy. Some of them I was like super sad that thinking they are going to go, but they didn't. There's some other things that did go, and I was like, okay, fine. But I am happy to say that a lot of stamp sets. They're no longer bundled, but a lot of stamp sets and dies that or punches that I really like are going to be are not retiring, and I am super happy about that. Because I feel that it gives you the opportunity to use certain things over and over and over again, and it kind of I feel like it gives you more, how you say it, bang for your buck. Well, you stretch your money that way. That's how I feel about it. So, guys, if you like the video, uh, please give it a thumbs up. You know how much help is here in YouTube. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you have some. My goodness, I can't talk. You have an you have you know when I am going live or I am uploading a video. Okay, my brain is sometimes fuzzy. And again, if you like it enough, please share the video. It again helps us a lot here in YouTube. And I am mainly a hobbyist too, Connie. Really, I like making these demonstrators just because I think we're creating this wonderful community, and I love it. Okay, thank you, Judy. I'm glad. Perfect. And so I really enjoy just talking to you all. So I'm not really making a lot of sales or any of that. Not doesn't mean that I am not interested, but if it is what it is in the meantime, it's fine. I have in my brain set up a goal for these to grow longer term and not just oh yeah, I'm gonna have it's gonna be up and running here. No, no, that's not my goal. My goal is it's going to go slowly, and I'm okay with that. But if you help me by sharing, liking, and subscribing, then I probably will grow faster. Thank you so, so much for being here and spending part of your Saturday with me. And guys, have a wonderful rest of your day and of your week. Thank you. Bye. Big hug, Judy. Thank you, Connie, for being here. I really appreciate it.